This major gig app just changed in a huge way how you complete like the main task thing that you do on their platform. Obviously, that's going to change their platform, but I think it might change each and every related gig app and side hustle that has this same exact offer type. Like me, you might be surprised what platform this is, but I'll tell you this, new workers using this brand new feature are saying they already love it. This is Instacart, the grocery shopping platform, and we have brand new data first from their Q4 2024 earnings call, actually confirming they have still around 600,000 Instacart shoppers. So get my shopping list, shop for the customer's groceries, go to the checkout line, and make the delivery. In that quarterly earnings report, they did say they had improvements like Shopper Appreciation Week, which highlighted daily spotlights and giveaways. Okay. And then they also improved shopper receipts, making it easier for Instacart shoppers, you, the gig worker, to manage receipts and help reconcile order errors or issues. But that's not the change. Instead, there's several changes here. So fast forward a couple of weeks here, and they introduced this. Introducing Store View and Second Store Check. One of these, actually maybe both of these, are new earnings opportunities for you as an Instacart shopper. They say using the Instacart Shopper app, eligible Instacart shoppers will soon have access to a new type of earning opportunity where they can take videos of store shelves one aisle at a time. And basically Instacart's AI is going to look at these videos, look at the pricing tags, look at item availability. So that's improvement number one. At this point, start to think about any shop and deliver that you've done. It can be Instacart, Shipt, DoorDash, Uber Eats. What else? What else am I missing? But that still isn't the big change here, so hang with me. Look at this. They're also introducing that second store check. So they're saying if an item isn't in stock, if you were shopping for yourself in person, it would take you, they say, at least 15 minutes to go check another store to see if that item was in stock. Kind of a pain for the customer. But when you order online, a second Instacart shopper, you can often find that missing item in a matter of minutes, something other online grocery marketplaces simply don't do. So this possibly another earnings opportunity because they say, hey, shoppers are already, they say, quote, within a mile or so of the store anyway. A second shopper, that's another earnings opportunity. So if I'm going to my local grocery store and I have that shopping list for the customer, and then I'm trying to find these items, a second, store check opportunity might come in, say, hey, check if they have this item for an extra, what do you think would be fair there? So might there be opportunities where I'm getting paid for my original shop, I'm getting paid an extra, let's say, I don't know, $1.50 for a shelf video, and then one of these comes through, do a second store check for this low sodium bacon. It wasn't in the first store for an extra, what? I feel like they're gonna do like 75 cents, but I would at least make it $1 per item. That'd be wonderful. But that still isn't this big change. So now let's talk about this big change. So let me ask you, when you're shopping, I ask you to think about any shop and deliver. It doesn't matter the platform. What is the hardest parts? Write it down below in the comments about shopping. Is it finding the item? Is it communicating and waiting on substitutions? Is it, well, I guess navigating the store kind of relates to finding the item. Is it that or something else? This change right here is pretty massive and it directly solves one of those problems you might have. This is carrot tags. Connect your ESLs or electronic shelf labels to Instacart. And this August 2024 post regarding carrot tags, offering a pick to light functionality that enables shoppers picking e-commerce orders to activate an item from their picking list in the Instacart shopper app and see the corresponding light up, basically, ESL flash in the store. Pick to light, literally, like picking an item from the light up thing, helps Instacart shoppers and store associates find items in a consumer's order and pick those items faster and more accurately. So I'm gonna have my grocery list. It's gonna look like this, and it'll have this icon on here. If I simply click that icon, I'm gonna be looking for the item anyway. It's gonna help me find it faster by lighting up that shelf label. And as mentioned, some Instacart shoppers that are noticing this new feature kind of already like it. I mean, let's be real here. In an industry that has improvements for workers like unlocking expert tips to earn more, something like this is actually tangible on a real problem that you might have when you're shopping. And then Instacart actually tested this with a group of shoppers that did not have ESLs and then shoppers that did have ESLs, and they found, quotes, a 1% found rate improvements for those e-commerce shoppers using carrot tags over the 6-month pilot. And I know 1% doesn't really sound like a lot, right? But at least it was a statistically significant 1%, which means that yes, based on their study, there was actual improvement with the ESLs. Hey, if you got this far, can you drop a like on this video and let me know if you think ESLs could drastically improve the shop and deliver process. Let's go back to that. Think about this. Walmart Spark added basically a map view because I asked you before what your problems were, maybe navigating a new store. So Walmart said, okay, here's a map of our store. Your items are here, here, and here, or at least start in this area. So before even going into the store, you have a map. Now, in the store, to save you a couple of seconds here, actually, sometimes I've been looking for more than a couple of seconds, a minute plus for little items or something I couldn't find, having an ESL. Should every single shop and deliver platform have this? Because I like the Spark shopping platform. If you use that, like the store map, and then the really organized aisle module section, and then combine that with ESLs, is this the best way to do shop and deliver? Well, let's look at an actual offer request to see what you're gonna be looking for as an Instacart shopper. I just grabbed two here, one with bonus pay and one without. So without, it's going to look like this. It's $11.06, 3.8 miles, a single shop and deliver for 4 items. Now, if I click on that, I get this. So the starting, the ending destination, and the items. So what I'd look for is obviously the basics, the dollars to mile payouts. How much time do I think it's going to take? Of course, positioning. But on shop and deliver, like grocery only platforms like Instacart, Shipt, whatever, I'm looking at the item count too. And are they going to be hard to find and or very large, like, I don't know, an 8 count of 32 packs of water, albeit that's, in my opinion, really rare. Now, positioning isn't great for me specifically, but everything else is pretty good on this one. And this one's without bonus pay. What about this one? $11.55. 2.1 miles. There might really be an opportunity here. Let me know if you like Shipt, Instacart, these grocery shopping platforms. Less people are doing it. This is an excellent dollars to mile. Let's actually click on this. $11.55 for 2.1 miles. It's a single offer for 7 items. So on shopping, also, we can see the expected tip here. And I feel like tips can be quite good on grocery platforms, albeit customers can adjust or decrease the tip as well. Just be mindful of that. But 7 items, how fast can you find, what is this, an Aldi, right? It is an Aldi, it's an Aldi Express, which I'm imagining is an even smaller Aldi, so you can shop even faster. But as long as you can find the items quickly, 7 items, how fast is that gonna take you in an Aldi here for $11.55 for 2.1 miles with a tip and the boost included? another great offer there. And that's without ESLs. I'll actually have to check my app here. So comment down below if you'd like to see an Instacart only shift so we can see if Pittsburgh has ESLs. So something that directly affects how you work on the platform to make it faster. We see the information on the shop, but once I actually get into the store, if you had an ESL, that little light up thing, if I couldn't find it, I just have to click that light bulb thing. Would that help you? And do you think more people, or at least you, are going to jump on Instacart as a good side hustle this year?